To Euro level.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker, kia ora tātou katoa. Just take a brief call tonight on this particular bill, and just to say that the Māori Party, as most will be aware and expressed constantly, is founded on a kaupapa which express the importance that we place on values that others will probably call things like transparency, accountability,
Order.
integrity.
Sorry, the member. I'd actually like to hear what the member's saying.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As I say, we place a lot of importance on the values that others might call transparency, integrity, accountability, respect and confidentiality, and so we're not fundamentally opposed to the notions of checks and balances to be confident on the security systems we have in place. We think it's right that the law keeps up with the technology, as Mr. Hyde just talked about, to safeguard our citizens, but we also want to ensure that there are agencies in place which have strong oversight over the security intelligence system. Mr. Speaker, our prevailing concern is that when the Prime Minister and the Director of the Security Intelligence Service look at issuing warrants, their judgment must be objective and not clouded by the subject of the warrant. I say that because, for example, if the subject was Tameiti, I might suggest that they would have a preconceived perception than, say, if the subject was Bob Jones. How do we ensure objectivity is the key question. That's a problem, and while the need to have two people in the chain is a positive mood, I think more needs to be done. Perhaps the full committee should make the decision. They are already sworn to secrecy, so there's no problems with the issues of confidentiality. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I just want to share the experience of Professor Jane Kelsey when she went to Australia and what she had to endure with the Australian immigration as an example of how ordinary New Zealanders can see the power the secretive agency has over their lives. Mr. Speaker, on a recent visit to promote her new book, Professor Kelsey was detained at immigration in Sydney Airport. She was subsequently informed by the senior immigration official that she was not eligible for visa-free entry to Australia on the grounds that she was not an appropriate person under Australia's 1994 immigration laws. Now, while she was allowed to enter Australia at that point, Professor Kelsey was told that she would need to apply formally for a visa for any future visits and was advised to seek a waiver from the Australian High Commission. Now, the irony, Mr. Speaker, in this situation was that just a month earlier, Professor Kelsey had entered Australia with no bother at all. One wonders, of course, if the new book she was promoting on Trans-Pacific Partnership negotiations had anything to do with the change in approach, or perhaps the fact that she last year had raised concerns over the apparent surveillance by the SIS of her activities as a critic of neoliberalism and free trade agreements. Now, Mr. Speaker, we can accept the need to amend the law relating to the New Zealand SIS by updating and clarifying the New Zealand Security Intelligence Service Amendment Act 1969. We also acknowledge, like with other legislation before the House, the importance of being able to address technological changes and to ensure consistency with other legislation, in particular to update the interception warrant system. The bill will also deal with protections and administrative inefficiencies. We support the intention to use modern technology in the performance of its functions, and we also recognise the opportunity for streamlining the requirements for the issuing of warrants. So we will support this bill at this stage in terms of just pure efficiency and administrative improvements, but I need to signal to the House that our final vote will be determined on what we hear as the debate continues. Kia ora tātou.
Mr. Speaker.
I call John Hay.